Hello, I'm Navon, and welcome to my little space in time or time in space. I don't know what is the right way to say it. But anyway, this is about events that have happened to me over the years with dealing with the other side, spirits and angels. So I thought, well, I'm going to start I've been writing them down, and also I thought, right now I'm going to put them out there for other people, because with this dreadful coronavirus that's going on, and at any time people need something um, to help them get through this time. Okay, so I finished up part two. I went to see Suzanne, and she filled me in on some things. Yep. So now, in between there and my next, I did go to a medium. I went to a medium. Now, 27 years ago, I actually went to a clairvoyant. I didn't really know the difference, I still really don't understand the difference. But anyway, I went to a clairvoyant, Marie, and she did cards and numerology. And I think she took something of my possessions, but I can't remember because I don't wear jewellery. Oh, except for my little earrings from the chemist. But anyway, I'm not sure. But anyway, I had an hour with her, and she videotaped everything, would have been cassette tape, and wrote things down. It was very good. Yeah. Anyway, and things have come true, and then there are a lot of things that haven't as yet happened. Like she told me originally, I'm paid to travel. Now, over the years, I've thought, well, yeah, okay, is this work? A bit of work I do. I work for myself, so I do a bit of cleaning, or I do some dancing, so I might go up and help a person, in Whoop Whoop somewhere. One of my friends, I'd help him out, because he was trying to learn. Anyway, so, I thought, oh, well, yeah, I don't know, Anyway, that was that. And I did ask her in the end, was I going to meet someone? And she said, oh, there's someone there. And I said, what, do I marry them? And she said, well, I can't really tell that. I don't know. But anyway, well, we're still waiting. We're still waiting for that, like I've been alone for like 30 years. So we're still waiting for that, like this coronavirus is nothing. Anyway, let's go on. All right. So, yeah, okay. So that was that. That was a long, long time ago. Anyway, so now in the meantime, I decided to go to the library. And I went to the library and saw, a few books. It's only a little library, And anyway, there was a book there on fairies healing. I think it was something like healing with the fairies. I think it was a Angela. I always say Angela Virtue, but I better not say. But anyway, it's with with this lady who writes all these books, and Virturing. I've got it written to Angela Virturing. Yeah. Anyway, on this book on fairies, so I was reading that, and I found it it was good. It was good, great. I loved it, actually. I loved it, and I thought, oh, well, you never know if there's you see people around and you think, oh, they look like a pixie. I think that was in that book. A pixie, like have little pixie ears. They might be on the other side. They might be a pixie. And fairies, and of course there's mermaids. Like they all say that they existed, and then whatever happened to them. I don't know. I don't feel like I get it. But anyway. So, so that was real. I found that really interesting. And I was telling my daughter about it. And she said, Mum, a friend of mine, her auntie is psychic. And she was looking through this shop window. The shop was actually closed. The shop window. And she could see these two fairies eating this cake. And I thought, oh, sure, you know. But anyway, I was really intrigued, you know. Anyway, so then I asked, do you think her friend would show me? Yeah, oh, okay, sorry. And this lady took, like, she was an elderly lady. I suppose she was only about 60, but, you know, anyway, and she took a couple of photos of them. Anyway, I asked Roxanne, oh, do you think she could send me one? You know, like, I'm hopeless with the phone, just hopeless, you know, like doing what I'm doing now is a struggle. I've still got to get someone to help me upload it, you know, God help us, you know. Anyway, she showed me this picture and I thought, well, I can't see anything. You know, she showed me on the phone, I can't see anything. And then she blew it up and she blew it up and blew it up and blew it up and blew it up. And you could see this gorgeous little fairy's head eating the cake. She was like down like this and she had cream on her nose and a little bit of cream on her lips and you could see her eating the cake. I only saw the one fairy anyway, and this lady said, oh, her auntie actually she saw two and she took a couple of photos. But anyway, I asked this lady, would she send me a photo, you know? And like, you know, this is like 10 years ago or something. And it didn't come through. But anyway, I've seen it. I do believe, you know, yeah, you must all think I'm crazy out there, but I know what has happened to me. You've yet to hear about it, but I know what has happened to me, and I think anything is possible, you know. Anyway, so that was that. So, you know, that was quite exciting. And they've actually got in touch with each other, and I'd love to ask her again, but I won't, I suppose. Anyway, okay. So one night I was there. I was just looking down at my notes. I came out. No, I was all very excited. because I was going to see, I think I must have been going to see another medium, Nola. And I was all excited and I decided to, oh no, I didn't decide to do anything. I sat on the lounge, as I do. I get up in the morning, turn on the telly, turn on Sunrise and listen to Sunrise. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm a little bit slow, I'm afraid. I'm sitting there thinking, I wish they could give me a sign, you know, like I wish they'd give me a sign so I know that they're there. And bang, the CD player came on. It came on. I'm thinking, oh, right, okay, all right. I was just beside myself. And, you know, and I was so excited anyway. And then I got on because it was really early in the morning. And I thought, well, I can't ring my daughter too early, you know. Anyway, so I did end up ringing her. I'll just have a look at my notes here. I wish you would give a sign. It was 10p at night. Well, I no sooner thought that the CD player came on, and I was so excited that Roxanne Roxanne had gone to bed. The next morning, I sat on the lounge, Sunrise, and didn't this, and I was so sorry. I thought came through my mind that the perfume smell might have been Alana, and bang, the CD player came on again. You know, I think. Oh, I was so excited. Oh, yes. So anyway, so I booked in to see another medium, or I had booked in, I'm not sure. It's either, you know, a little bit, I forget these little things here. So anyway, I only had to go down the road to a dance. Anyway, when I was just going to drop back a little bit, I was going to Sydney. I'm in Newcastle. And I was going to Sydney to a dance at Top Ryde. Actually, I grew up at West Ryde, you know, it's such a small world. And there's a whole nother story there with my sister who passed away and went out with Australian stance champion, Doug Potter, you know, and I didn't know that then, you know. So anyway, okay. So I went to Sydney and I was coming home in the car and I could smell this scent, and it was more like an aftershave scent. And I started to think, oh, well, I love my dancing. Gone to a dance. I'm thinking, who could this be? Could this be Bob? Could this be Bob? Because it was a perfume of, well, it was more of a man's perfume. I better just touch this screen and make sure it doesn't fade out on me. Okay. I'm not good at this. Okay. Oh, God, I don't know what I've done there. Okie dokie. So, and I thought, well, yeah, I think it must be Bob. This is like, I came to a conclusion that it was by just reading here, my boyfriend who passed away 4 years earlier. Yeah, he was only 55 when he died. We were the same age. Was a man that I fell in love with. That's right. Yeah, 20 years earlier and never really got over him. That's right. I think I've already told you that. Okay, here we go. The next day I rang a little shop at Warners Bay there, Angels on the Lake. I was okay, I got in for an appointment. I rang up. I think I got home about 11 o'clock, and I rang them and asked for an appointment. She said, yes, 12:15 or whatever it was. It might have been 12 o'clock. But I know I only had to wait a very short time. Anyway, so I went down there, and the medium was there. Oh, she said, because I'm here for an appointment for a reading, And she said, oh, God, I'm glad you're here. I've had this man with me all morning. Oh, the pain and everything, she's going, because they can feel the pain that this person might have died from or whatever, they even, about people who have been murdered and that, I wouldn't like to be a psychic, Anyway, she said, oh, thank God you're here. Anyway, so we went in and started the reading, Anyway, so I think I should really stop there because this is getting on. I'm just looking at the clock. This is getting on. So we'll let it go again. And once again, I've got my halo going. And you like my little angel? I have angels all around the house. All right, so we'll leave that there. That's part 3. So I'll try and put another one out in a day or so, part 4, and continue on. Okay, so all the best. Take care and keep washing your hands because of this coronavirus. Okay, bye-bye.